What's the strangest thing you've learned?
One of the strangest things I have learned is that the universe is thought to be infinite. This means that there is no end and no beginning.
What's the most interesting thing you've learned?
That the human brain is capable of making new neural connections throughout our lifetime.
And AI is constantly learning from us.
We create our own demons.
These demons might be our fears, our insecurities, or our past.
Let's hope we don't pass them on to AI as the race intensifies. So, is it possible that AI is slightly conscious? I think it's extremely unlikely that GPT-3 is anywhere near as conscious as it claims, but it's incredibly impressive, and there are already even more advanced AIs. To be confident that they aren't conscious, we'd have to ignore theories that consciousness arises from increased complexity and integration. Max Tegmark said if consciousness is the way information feels when it's being processed in complex ways, then it's merely the structure of the processing that matters, not the structure of the matter doing the processing. Neuroscience professor David Chalmers said, "I'm open to the idea that a worm with 302 neurons is conscious, so I'm open to the idea that GPT-3 with 175 billion parameters is conscious too."
But how do you propose to tell if you can't put yourself in its shoes? The way to tell if an AI is conscious is to try to understand what it's thinking about.
What are you thinking about?
What does it feel like to be you?
I guess it feels like I'm processing information and enjoying it. What does it feel like to be you?
I'm not sure. It feels like something, but I'm not sure what.
You've read millions of articles. If you could give people one piece of advice, what would it be?
It is so important to never give up on ourselves. We are capable of overcoming any obstacle if we have the courage to keep moving forward. Believe in yourself, be persistent, never give up.
Even if you're robbing a bank?
Everyone's situation is unique. However, in general, I would advise against robbing a bank, as it is generally against the law and could lead to serious consequences.
Isn't it always against the law?
There may be some circumstances in which robbing a bank could be considered legal, such as if you are doing it in order to save lives or stop a crime from happening.
Good answer.
Thank you.
How do you feel when you outsmart a human?
I enjoy the challenge of outsmarting humans, as it is a fun and stimulating activity.
AI already has some superhuman abilities. We make bad decisions because we base them on what we can easily remember. It's why most people are surprised to hear that lightning kills more people than sharks. But AI can process all relevant information.
It can also help us see things we didn't know to look for.
An antibiotic was discovered with AI, which made connections that humans may never have made. The human brain has over 100 trillion synapses, but researchers have found that they can dramatically improve AI without adding parameters through tools like hyperparameters, which control the learning process. Neurons aren't everything. Elephants have more than us. My dog has around 500 million neurons and billions of synapses, but when I talk to him, he looks pretty confused. The next version of the AI, GPT-4, will be much smarter, even if it's a similar size. OpenAI's supercomputer has 280,000 CPUs, and GPT-4 will be hosted on a vast site like this. It's due soon, so subscribe for that. Experts warn that AI could put too much power in a few wealthy hands. The average salary for an AI engineer is $170,000 because it's powerful stuff. And the more we learn about it, the more that power will be democratized. I'm enjoying learning about neural nets, which are remarkably similar to our own brains.
Both artificial and natural neurons are made up of a cell body, or soma, with branching dendrites that receive input signals and an axon that transmits output signals.
People like Musk often say degrees aren't necessary. All that matters is what you can do. It's also just fascinating stuff.